Hello, I'm meteorologist Christian Winn at Dallas Storm Team, DFW Storm Watch, and Texoma Storm Watch, and this is your severe weather briefing, last updated at 3 p.m. on March 6, 2020. So first we're going to start off with heavy rain, and then we'll look at the severe weather threat. Here's the latest forecast from the Hydrometeorological Prediction Center. This is their 5-day total precipitation accumulation forecast. Right now, it appears that Dallas and Fort Worth, or at least probably Wise to Tarrant counties, could pick up 3 inches of accumulating rainfall. I would say probably from Dallas-Fort Worth Airport to Dallas County to Denton County, it's probably about 4 inches. And as we head in towards Collin County, we're expecting more towards the 5-inch range, and then right around just east of Collin County, we're expecting the bullseye of 6.3 inches to fall. This could be a heavy rain producer flooding event for North Texas if this does pan out. So here's the latest ECMWF model. This is the European guidance. As you can see, it's really pulled back on the rainfall amounts. So this just ran, so it's really pulled back on rainfall a lot. But this is just one model. The GFS is on this too, so we could be trending more towards a drier solution, but like I said, the Hydrometeorological Prediction Center is still keeping those real high amounts in the forecast over the Metroplex. So right now it looks like, based on this guidance, that the Metroplex from Denton, from Wise, Tarrant counties, points west, they'll get less than 1.25 inches based on this model. Denton County, Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, maybe 1 3/4 to 2 inches. Dallas County, Collin County, 2 to 3 inches, I would say. And eastern Texas, 3 to 5 inches, or that would be very excessive. So here's our CAT value forecast. This is for 48 hours out in advance from 10 a.m. this morning. It does forecast the conditions. We want to see at least 750 millibars, or kilograms, up the cap for severe thunderstorm development, and for 48 hours out in advance, that's going to be right over the Metroplex. Now as we head towards further into the time frame, that cap's going to weaken even further. So we're expecting the formation of severe thunderstorms. Here's our upper level shear forecast. We want to see at least 45 knots of shear for thunderstorm development of the severe thunderstorm development. And we want to see southwesterly shear around that area of knots for the formation of tornadoes. Shear does appear to be coming out of the southwest over the Metroplex with shear over 45 knots. So that would support more of a threat for some tornadoes and some damaging straight line winds. Here's our expected moisture. We usually want to see at least 60 dew point for formation of severe weather. That's definitely going to be likely. We have a bunch of rich Gulf moisture across North Texas for this. Alright, so here's the areas most likely to see the highest chance of flash flooding. The new data is coming out, so this could change here with this new data run. But what we're expecting for now, west towards Abilene, we're not expecting any flash flooding. Just east of that, in a very thin line, we're expecting a slight chance. In Wise County, we're expecting a low chance. West of Wise County, we're expecting a low chance. Wise County and western Tarrant County, points west, we're expecting more of a moderate threat. Across the Metroplex, we're expecting a high threat. And just east of the Metroplex, to cover the rest of our coverage area, we're expecting an extreme threat of flash flooding and flood. Here's what the data said from 12Z, which is the 10 a.m. runs from this morning's models. Way west of the area towards Abilene, they're only expecting 1 to 2 inches of rain. Wise County, 2 to 3 inches. The Dallas-Fort Worth Metro, 4 inches. And just east of the Metro, expecting 4+ inches. So here's the severe weather threat. Officially, the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma has finally put us under a slight risk of severe weather for Thursday across most of North Texas except for our southeastern counties. If you live north of this green line, you're in the slight risk of severe weather has been issued. Southeast of these areas, general thunderstorms, no severe weather expected down there at this point in time. Well, we showed this graph in every other briefing, but here is what our severe weather setup is going to look like. We're going to have a cold front draped across North Texas with a dry line just west of this. With this combination, we are expecting the chance for some development of thunderstorms. Then continuing, we have the chance of... So with this cold front dry line combination, we're expecting the chance of thunderstorms. Now, out of the southeast, we're going to have rich Gulf moisture that's going to be flowing. Then we're going to have the warm air in front of the front and the weak cap in place, along with southwesterly wind shear. So here's what this all means. The cold air, when it meets the warm air, with the southwesterly shear, the weak cap, the dry line cold front combination, the rich moisture, the cold air meeting the warm air, should allow the development of some severe thunderstorms across North Texas, and so this is going to be watched carefully, and forecast trends will be monitored. We've created where in our coverage areas we're expecting the most. As you can see, here's our legend. When it's purple, we're expecting extreme threat. Red means a high threat. Orange means medium threat, the dark green means a low threat, and the lime green means a very minimal threat. So first, let's start with West North Texas. Large hail, damaging winds, and flash flooding do appear to be a medium threat, with isolated tornadoes being a very minimal threat. In the Metroplex, flash flooding appears to be high, large hail and damaging winds appear to be moderate, and isolated tornadoes appear to be low at this time. East of Dallas, flooding and flash flooding is going to be extreme. Large hail and damaging winds is going to be medium or moderate. And isolated tornadoes will be low. Southern Oklahoma, I am expecting large hail, damaging winds, and flash flooding all to be moderate, with the isolated threat for some tornadoes being low. On behalf of Dallas Storm Team, DFW Storm Watch, and Texoma Storm Watch, this is the conclusion of our severe weather and heavy rain briefing. I have been meteorologist Christian Winn. Thank you for joining us. Stay up to date with the latest forecasts, and we are likely to have another briefing later this evening, and feedback's appreciated. We appreciate you for listening to this, and have a great day and night.